Where's your wife and kids? You're 50. You're 50.
I'm not 50.
So your date of birth.
I'm not 50.
Your date of birth is about 1975. You could have taught us by now how to make love last 30 years.
No,
You're still out here. You're single.
Okay.
There's a woman that's apparently had an abortion. Congratulations to whoever did that.
You cheated on your husband, remember that? For a steak bait, and you broke up your home, so you can't envision why I can work with a woman and not cheat because you cheated.
China.
Do you get me? I have a woman threatening me backstage, and I keep
Victim.
and I keep,
Victim.
And this
Look
is
at
what,
this victim.
I want you to listen to this. Victim. Us as men, we can't do anything. We can't put our hands on women. But you have a woman calling me a dickhead,
Set the over on me then.
I'm showing you the double
Set the over on me then.
I'm showing you the rudeness.
Her brand is disgusting and she's aggressive, she's masculine. And the moment that she got triggered, the first thing that she wanted to do is fight. I don't behave like that. She's not classy. She acts like a dude. She's cheap, she's dirty, and I do not like her.
Thank you.
His sister.
Look at your toes. How are you talking about my sister? You don't even drive. Seriously. I'm not fucking though. Why are you speaking to me?
Look, obviously China did mention that there was some backstage drama that just happened, which we're gonna get into and address now.
Hey, y'all, why every host of like a reunion show is always kind of on the sassy side? Y'all ever notice that?
Like, there's a few things that we need to mention, obviously with a couple of people on the sofa now. But China, I think it's only best to kind of talk about what literally just happened minutes before we started filming.
Yeah, production wanted us to take a picture with each other. She said, I'm not standing next to this kid.
Who's she?
Lois over there.
Of course.
And that's rude. I don't understand why you would say that. And then she's telling me what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna do anything, you're a woman. So first of all, you're stepping to a man. You know I can't do anything, do you get me? And you're threatening me. Then you're talking about who am I gonna call? Gal. I have gal. But why are you trying to threaten me? But this is not the first time. We're gonna talk about everything. And you gotta remember, the only reason you are on Backchat is because of me. Remember that.
China.
Remember that. Who put you on there? Remember that.
One second. I put you on.
We're gonna talk about everything today.
One second.
We're gonna talk about everything today.
One second, I'm coming to you.
Also, I want to give some preference that this cast right here, this Trend Central, a large majority of these people, I think, work with Pearl in London or whatnot, and then they have their own platform, which they do heated debates, and this is the reunion show of the previous seasons.
Get me.
Come to you. One second. Guys, can we calm down?
You think you won?
No, we got more. We got
China,
more.
1 second. China, 1 second.
Have you got the video?
Haven't even started yet.
Please,
Have you got the video?
Started yet.
1 second.
Lois, you're gonna see today.
1 second.
Where's Zoe? Have you got the video? Where's Zoe?
Lois.
Sorry.
Let's start from the top. What
Okay.
happened backstage just then?
Oh yeah, I called him because he is one. It's as simple as that. China's a dickhead. Thank you. Like it's not difficult. China's an idiot, boy.
Why did you go up to him
There
and
was
say
a
that?
video that I've sent to production. I've seen Denova and China talking about me online for reasons of which I don't know, because China keeps sending threats. Don't talk about me, otherwise I'll make an example out of you. But then I find a video of them talking about me and China's there going, sorry, Denova had the cheek to call me a shower. And then China goes, oh, so what's a shower? So where's your wife and kids? You've got questions, I've got questions too. Where's your wife and kids?
You're talking to me?
Yeah, I've got the video. I've got the video on your phone. Where's your wife and kids? You're 50. You're 50.
I'm not 50.
So your date of birth,
I'm not 50.
Your date of birth is about 1975.
No, it's not.
You could have taught us by now. Hold on.
It's not.
His date of birth is about 1975.
Okay.
Yeah.
First, let's just say her trying to call him 50 is not a real insult. We all know that we all know that an older single woman is way more worse than an older single guy if he's put in the work and if he living the lifestyle that he want to live. That's not a good shaming tactic. Ladies, I'm just being honest. If you are 50 and single, it's going to probably look a lot different than a guy who's 50 and single. Just come on.
All right.
We don't need to.
You could have taught us by now how to make love last 30 years.
No.
You're still out here, you're single.
Okay.
There's a woman that's apparently had an abortion. Congratulations to whoever did that. If you aborted China's baby, I hear it.
I don't think
we need
to
and
get
all
that.
I'm going to say is that if you're about...
She mad.
Listen, we don't listen, Lois. We don't.
We promote
You're a dickhead. You are a dickhead. And it was your manager that made me.
Lois.
It was your manager. Hold on. Let me address something. Because you said it was me. It was your manager that brought me on. And guess what he said? They've got girls, but they need another stronger girl. Yeah? So they scouted me. I was scouted. I didn't audition.
Okay.
I didn't beg to be here.
Okay.
I was contacted to be here. And your manager said, I've sent footage to these guys of you and they like you. So they want you to come on. So you want to sit there and say, oh, you were brought in because of me. Actually, I was scouted by your manager when they needed another girl.
That wasn't what happened.
It's kind of crazy. These women is like an exact replica of a lot of women that's in America. They don't even feel no different. This is crazy.
another girl.
Okay.
And they called me on. So don't.
Okay, so let me talk with my 50-year-old self. 1975.
And let me just say as well. Do you remember the DM that you sent me? Do you remember the DM that you sent me? There was a DM that you sent me where you said, "Oh, one of my boys said it's stepdaddy season." Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember it?
What, for who?
Do you remember it? One of your boys said it's stepdaddy season for me.
What does that mean?
And then you said,
what does that mean?
And then you said, damn, about my picture.
What does that mean?
And Denova, when he messaged me and said, one of my boys said it's stepdaddy season about me, guess who it was?
Oh, my ex.
Guess who it was? Your ex. Boyfriend. You're not with him anymore?
Of course
Damn,
not.
I heard that he lost his last fight. How was that? You were there.
Oh, actually.
How was that?
Guys.
No. You were there.
Let me go. It's my turn.
His last boxing match, he lost. You were there. So
Let me address. Wait, no, stop. You can have your turn.
Briefly, China, very briefly, please.
He's your ex now.
Things, come on. First of all,
you were picked, you were chosen.
Lois, please, one second.
no, you're extremely unhinged. And considering you're supposed to be a teacher and someone, you're Lord. Shut the F up. Look how classless she is. Look how she swears.
Doesn't see that.
Look how she swears. Shut the F up. This is what I'm talking about.
Because you two are secretly That's why. You two are secretly
Production, can I speak, please?
All this energy for me. That's why you didn't like me.
The only person who has energy is
given him your guys,
Can I speak?
That's the thing about it. Now, when you calling out stuff like that, like, it almost seems like you hating low key. You know, to try and expose two people to say that they having sex with each other on this reunion show, you just messy as hell. Because what they do with their business, if they two single individuals, why are you bringing that to the forefront? That has nothing to do with you. Now, her speaking on him being, let's say, a dating or marriage coach is one thing. If you are promoting and you trying to preach marriage and you not married, that could be a red flag. But for the most part, him being single, if he preaching something positive, it's nothing wrong with that.
Can I speak?
We're going to have to wrap this up.
No, we can't. We can't wrap it. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Remember, he didn't deny the DM. He didn't deny the DM.
A lot of claims have been made. I keep trying to speak, and whenever I'm trying to speak, I keep getting cut off. Okay, all right? So he says to me, this person does not want to allow me to speak. I've allowed this person to make claims, make jokes, say whatever they want to say, but then whenever I try to speak, they won't let me speak. Can I speak, please?
No.
Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, no, it was because of me, because there was a situation that happened before where me and Lois was cool, but because of her content, do you remember the brick lady? Who remembers the brick lady? She said she got bricked in the face.
I do.
Okay, so I covered it, and I said that this woman was lying, and then because Lois was telling me, how could you say this? Then we had a disagreement. It turned out she was lying, and she got put into prison. Fast forward, she came to where she came to. Lois is making a lot of statements. The reason that she feels that I slept with Danava, because me and Danava have a good business relationship. Because when you, and she's my colleague, but when you had a good business relationship, you cheated on your husband, remember that? For a steak bait, and you broke up your home. So you can't envision why I can work with a woman and not cheat, because you cheated. Do you get me?
And you live in incomplete home.
Stop.
My home is broken, yours is incomplete.
She's admitting to it. She said, my home is broken, yours is incomplete. So she is admitting to actually cheating on her guy.
Wife and kids.
You keep talking.
You're 50 now.
I'm not 50 though.
Guys, we've got enough time to get. We've got enough time to
I have
get
a
through.
woman wearing plastic shoes trying to diss me. I can't believe
Yeah, because you're 50. How old are you? How old are you?
It doesn't matter.
How old are you?
All right.
I'm not 50.
All right.
As a man, I don't need to be threatened, okay? I have a woman threatening me backstage, and I keep
Victim.
Victim. And this is what I want you to listen to this. Victim. Us as men, we can't do anything. We can't put our hands on women. But you have a woman calling me a dickhead,
Set the over on me then.
And I'm showing you the double
Set the over on me then.
I'm showing you the rudeness. She's swearing at me.
Okay, guys.
Wait, this is for the internet. This is for the internet.
Now, Lois, it's clear.
He has a point right there, man. As a man, you have women that lash out and try and threaten, but they know that they protect it from, society. They know that they're not going to get any harm actually acted upon them, which is why they can go out and just jump off the hinges and cuss a guy out, maybe, and even put hands on him, because she probably still going to be protected. That's the scary part, where women don't understand the actual violence that a guy is capable of. See, a lot of guys, we very aware of the situation on what can possibly happen. It's going to go to fisticuffs. But women, they have that covering. We in a world now to where we are in a modern world of equality. So you best believe it's going to get to a point to where guys are not going to give you the same grace that you possibly would have got back in the day, just being honest.
That, you and Genova have a little bit of tension. Can we just talk about where it started and what happened calmly, please? Thank you.
Okay, I will do that. So, I came onto Backchat at the last minute because China's manager brought me on.
Yeah.
And we got through the season plain sailing. And then the second to last episode of last season, Denova decided to start with me. I'm talking. Usually we have quite a nice etiquette amongst us. We might say shush, I'm talking, but we don't get disrespectful with each other.
Cookie does.
Denova decided to mispronounce my name, decided to say I can't say her name and that I'm long when her boy literally gives a monologue every single time he speaks. But anyway, so I was obviously triggered because who the fuck are you talking to? But you don't need to be disrespectful. I felt Denova's cold energy from the beginning, but it didn't bother me because I don't need to be your friend. I didn't come to Backchat to make friends. You understand? I came here to debate. That's what I came here for. So then when she started on me, the first thing she said when I was going to square up was, oh, you're doing this because I'm light-skinned.
That's not what I said.
All right.
Noise.
We have the text
Hold up. Wait there. Noise, wait there.
Sorry.
Denova, please.
Okay, so my problem is I don't like people that are hypocrites. This one talks too much about how she reads the Bible and all of this. This time she's a national war. I know this because she talks. This time, and I know this. I beg. I need to speak. I think
Calling her out on being a hypocrite when it comes down to Bible hypocrisy. I'm not mad at that. You have a lot of people that say they read the Bible, this and that, but you ain't doing that. You're a heathen behind the scenes.
You wanted to debate.
I've been trying to talk, but now people cutting me off. I've been quiet, right? I'm talking now, right? So I don't like it when people keep talking, pretending that there's somebody that they're not. So I said she's long. The fact I said she's long, she then got triggered, which showed me that she also didn't like me to begin with. I don't mind. And what I said to her was, I said, you think that I bruise easy because I'm light skinned? Yes, I said that. She's rude and she's also racist because she then, hold on.
What does that mean?
my issue is I don't like people that misuse the Bible when they don't stand by those words. She's a Nashawo, in my opinion. Her brand is disgusting and she's aggressive. She's masculine. In the moment that she got triggered, the first thing that she wanted to do is fight. I don't behave like that. She's not classy. She acts like a dude. She's cheap. She's dirty. And I do not like her.
Thank you.
Simple. That's it.
Denova, can I ask why you've called her aggressive and masculine?
Aggressive masculine because she wanted the first time. In fact, China brought me and her on. She wanted to fight him the first time. She wanted to fight him. Then she wants to fight me. Then she wants to fight Majesty. Then she wanted to fight King Richard. She wants to fight everybody. She's a
she didn't want to fight.
Thank you. Liar.
Thank you. She didn't want to fight me either.
Hold on. So my problem is I don't like people like her, and it's fine. But she got aggressive and she wanted to fight because she's just an animal.
So the thing about if you have a large majority of people saying the same thing about you, I think it's sometimes okay for us to take that into account to say, damn, maybe I do act like this. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I need to fix a few things. But you have people out here that they're absolved of all the feelings of how they actually act, and they think they're above the criticism, and nobody is.
Your definition of someone that's masculine is someone that wants to fight.
Yes, where a woman goes acts like a dude. This is not badders.
That's
So when you had your back and forth with her on WhatsApp, what is that?
Fight.
Was that masculine when you did that? When you and her were going back
Frederick,
and
she
forth?
was the one squaring up. I was talking. People get triggered all the
So
time.
answer my question. Are you masculine then?
No, I'm not.
All right,
when
look,
is
Look at the
Look,
difference.
we're gonna
Look at
come
how
back
she
to
acted
it.
backstage and look at how I act.
Genova. We're gonna come back to it.
I think all these women are rude, but there is a difference between being heavily masculine and possibly just a catty female. If you just if you got a slick mouth or whatnot, that's gonna be one thing. But if you're trying to square up with guys, that's a whole nother thing.
And China, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. But she's masculine because you threatened to get your brother to beef me. The same brother I
didn't
met
say
at
that.
your birthday party.
Never once fought my brother.
Hold on a second. What the argument she's
Shut the fuck
talking
up.
about?
I know men your age.
You threatened
I know
to get
men
your brother
your
that just
age.
came out of jail.
I know
so
men
what?
your age.
So what?
I know men your age.
So what? You want to get man onto me? Is that what you're
know,
saying?
I
This is what I'm
can.
saying. That's masculine. So what? So this is what I mean about
it's not
women
masculine.
that put men into problems.
masculine, it's
You want to
gross.
get man onto me based upon a discussion, an argument. So you want to get man to beef next man.
Where's
Alright.
the video?
Victim.
When you see the video?
And now you're putting other guys at risk because you're getting someone to fight him, which is going to throw his life in jail, and the guy who has to defend himself now. You have a lot of women that have gotten guys, you know what, just because of their emotions.
You
China,
keep
we'll
talking.
come back to
We're
it.
talking about
China,
it.
You're gonna
China, we will
understand
come
why
back.
I'm cool with you.
We'll come back.
I don't know what video you're talking
We'll
about.
come back.
I didn't
We'll
do
come
the
back.
We'll
We'll come back. We'll come back
I
to
don't know
it.
what
I
you're talking
didn't do
about.
We will come back to. We'll come back to it in a second.
Now you're mad at
China,
me.
one second. We'll come back
Lois,
to it. We'll come
you
back
have
to it.
I
delusions
didn't
of
do the pop the
grandeur.
balloon shows. Now you're mad
Guys, we're
at
getting
me.
back to this.
Mr. Speaker,
Lois,
control the situation.
Lois, we'll guys, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Cookie.
It's crazy that the other side of the world is damn near a replica still of the United States. It lets you know, man, everybody's getting transformed. Everybody, the men and the women. I would say the men, I feel like we haven't really changed much. I think we really haven't changed much. But when it comes out to the women, you can definitely see where they have transformed, and it's transforming over the whole world. They're getting more modern. They want to show more skin. They want to be more loose. They want to feel more free. But you see the guys are kind of going back to being more simplistic. Look at what each one of these guys are wearing. They wearing more suit coats. Now, don't get me wrong. You got the ones out there who getting on that, that sassy trend or whatnot. But for the most part, guys just know to be a masculine man is still the most attractive thing to do. But to be a more feminine woman, that's becoming less attractive. And it's sad that it's like that.
The biggest moments of it. So here it goes.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place.
Ginger J hates black women. How many of you black women give a
I'm black, so you have nothing. No, don't.
I'm not going to go back to Yoruba land and say, because in the UK we do like that. So
Cultured woman, that's why.
Thank you.
The mom-in-law will slap you, you will go to God.
My mother-in-law to try me. If I don't do my own back, call me a bastard.
Are you putting it on the dad?
I'm on the parents. Yes, he's the one responsible.
What about the whatless mum?
He doesn't-
How could the kid be living with the dad over the mum? That means that the mum must be chasing willies, probably smoking, drinking, doing stupidness out there. She's a waste man, bruv. Waste man.
You're saying, oh, who cares about your ex? Who cares about... I don't care about your ex as well. I care about your pum pum. If I'm coming to a girl, I know what I want to do. But if I want to play you, I'll find out and play you.
I'm not playing checkers when it comes to love. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying, oh, I need to say this. I need to do this.
I just feel like an idiot going into relationships or loving somebody with my whole heart and expecting somebody to do the same. Like, I didn't know we were all playing checkers.
Where's the camera? If you're materialistic, ask for money, ask for Chanel bag, mess, car, house, everything on your name. That's
What that woman said previously, that's you gambling with your vagina. If you don't know how to choose a guy correctly, you're going to be getting played, because here's the thing about it. You cannot control someone's actions towards you. You can only put yourself in the best possible situation. But I'm very curious. Do y'all feel like London is actually on the type of time as this show presents itself to be? Or are they more, playing a role or whatnot? I'm not sure as to the dating dynamics over there. Anybody in the comments that's actually from that side of the world? I'm curious, is dating as bad as it seems? I mean, we know how it is over here in the West, but is it like this in the East as well?
from the pit of hell. From the pit and I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up. Careful on the ground.
I told you, don't get me on the show. I don't date black women.
Calm down. You're 4 foot. You're not scaring anybody. Sit the down.
Another sad thing is that these women always conflate height to someone being violent. Ma'am, it don't matter if this man is 5'5". This man's body and bone structure is way more dense than yours. He will still F you up. But you see how they will literally shame a guy because of his height, but still don't understand the dangers as to, being around a really threatening guy. I don't understand how women have meshed their femininity and masculinity together to think that they can just, fight against every guy. This is damaging.
I don't know why this guy's crashing out so much.
The girl had no way to get home. She gave head to all of the man them.
Wait. So us that we are not washing plates, we are not cultured, are we?
It's money, it's not your money.
Listen, we love the feistiness.
But look, it's no secret that this series kicked off with a bang. You saw all over social media. Let's remind ourselves what happened.
If we was having a conversation, because you was talking perfectly fine, no attitude, and you were delegating yourself perfectly fine, and then black attitude happened.
That's me.
So watch this, and then watch this, and then watch this.
Black attitude.
Watch this. So
You got
then,
on a shirt that say no tits, no brains. No, all tits, no brains. That's crazy.
so that means
So white women don't snap.
That's crazy.
Indian women don't snap. They're not angry. It's only us black women. They play.
conversation is done, and I address it.
To her defense, because it's not a race thing, it's a women thing.
Here's why I don't date black women. Nah, I did that. You wanna no, here's why I don't date black women. Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to listen.
I'm listening.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place.
Which
and when you
place?
get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were
You're not
cheating
a man.
on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were
Watch
cheating
this.
on you.
Stay in your
They
place.
cheated on you multiple
Black women,
times.
Yeah, I know,
Because
I know,
you
and
put
that's
no one
why
in
I'm
their
never going to
place.
be in your
That's why you
ever
have to
again.
dip out the pool.
I'm not with
Because
black
you
women
control
because you don't like to
nobody.
get put in your place.
Apologies,
Listen,
sir.
listen.
Apologies.
where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot?
I know for a fact I've seen this a lot in America. Just being honest, I know a lot of young black women that have, whenever they get confronted with any type of pushback or any type of control, they lash out. They act just like sometimes the young men who can't control their emotions. It's the exact same way. I've seen this behavior multiple times. A lot of black women don't like getting checked.
Go. Where's your hair? Where's your hair? Where's your hair? Take off your head. Where's your hair?
You're triggered.
Where's your hair? I'm triggered. I said I was triggered. Did I not say I was triggered? Where's your hair? Where's your hair?
Looking ass nigga about where's your hair?
Show me your hair.
No, he's pressed. He's pressed.
Take off your eyelash. Take off your eyelash.
You're pressed.
Take off your makeup.
You're pressed because you got cheated on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait for it. And I'll bring my natural hair Indian woman in here now.
And then what?
She looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your blog.
But the crowd was silent. The crowd
Out
was
here with
silent.
fake hair, fake
The crowd was silent.
You,
That
my
episode was
fair
heated.
lady, haven't even had your legs open wide enough yet to even think you can speak to a man like me. So, a bit of advice. Go put your legs on some shoulders. Go swing from some chandeliers. Go get some life experience. And then come back and see me.
Now look, Ginger
was
J
crazy
has
on the
made the
show.
decision to not turn up to this reunion show.
Oh, wow. But is he lying about the hair part, though? See, once a guy gets very honest and you start saying, hey, take that off, it's going to be met with some type of, who you talking to? This is mine. It's going to always get some crazy backlash, but it is honest. None of them's wearing the hair. Now, we all know that's part of the common world now to where women wear fake hair or whatnot, but there is a lot of catfishing that goes on the women's side opposed to a guy. We got to bring ourselves just natural, us. If we work out, that's cool, but there's not much we can do to try and, hide any flaws. For them, though, they got the whole magic trick world.
Ladies, in that moment, did you feel like your black male cast members were supporting you through what had happened by what Ginger J said on the show and after? Did you feel like they supported you?
What does we need support for? I want to know what the support was. What was the support?
We're all growing adults.
I did not say that you guys should have stood up and said something.
Exactly.
Yeah. So first of all, let's dead off that narrative now. Second,
There was a lot of dickheads online that was saying another.
Yeah.
What was it?
but we didn't say that.
Black women, you stood there, you laughed, you didn't do nothing. And now it's like I didn't want you to do nothing. Stop the cap.
Anyway, back to the real matter at hand, because what you're good at is deflection.
No.
Yeah? You have a very good art at deflecting matters that are sent directly to you. Yeah?
Had nothing to do with me.
issue. What?
It had nothing to do with me.
Okay. On sex, it had nothing to do with you, apart from when you were opening your mouth very wide. Aside
Because
from
I'm allowed to
that,
talk.
I'm not done. Aside from
I didn't dish your hair.
Aside from that,
Yeah.
because if you want to talk about this thing, you can't just say because your sister was in the audience and she had it.
But what?
So you can't.
No, but hold on a second.
So
Hold on.
You see how the triggering gets happening? Your sister had a wig. Why are you still bringing up ad hominem attacks?
Wait,
Your sister was in the audience with a high
My sister's here now.
No, so then you
My sister's here now. My sister's here now. Do you want to say something to her? Do you want to say something to her? She's there now. My sister's there now. Do you want to chat to my sister? Lois, my sister's there. My sister's there, Lois. Go chat to my sister. Lois, go chat to my sister. My sister's there. Go chat to her. You keep calling her name.
That's crazy.
They're mad at me.
No, she spoke about my sister. Go chat to my sister. No, about my sister's hair. What did you say? Chat to her there. Speak to her. Speak to her.
All right, let's
Speak
calm
to
down.
her.
Come on.
She's there. Speak to
She's not
her.
on the show.
Speak to her.
She's not on the show.
I don't need to talk to you.
Speak to her.
The past, honey.
Respect.
Because you lot were saying the men were defending you. Your man is in the audience. He should be defending you. Don't be coming to cast members asking them to defend you when your man's in the audience. That is what it was. Listen, girls. Listen.
I don't date my sister. Yes, look at your toes. Where did you paint your toes. Lois, look at your toes. Wait. Lois, how are you talking about anyone? How are you talking about? You're dancing with your
Are they worse than America? I mean, this shit is crazy. Like it seems like they on the same worst time in America.
shoes.
About his sister.
Look at your toes. How are you talking about my sister? You don't even drive. What are you talking about? How are you talking about my sister? About my sister.
You were nice to me last time. What's your problem now? What's your problem now?
This attitude is
Lois,
I've got a still image. I've got a still image of you. I've got a still image of you. You've got one for me. They're coming for me. They're coming for me.
Seriously, I'm not 50 though. Why are you speaking to me? Look at you, masculine. Look at you. What are you gonna do? You're crazy. I want anybody to.
She look like the chick that be like, I am the table. I forgot what her name is. The real big ugly one, man. Just being honest, I can't think of her name, but she looked like a better looking version of her.
Watch what's been happening off air. She's crazy. You need help.
She's crazy. She's that. You're old.
I'm not old.
I'm taking off my shoes.
Wait, hold on. H, tell everyone you fuck boys. Tell the truth. No, let's talk about it.
That's China's character. That is China's character. That is how China is.
And your man shook. I'm not 50. I'm not 50. And your man shook. Where's your man? Hey, is that your girl? She called me a bitch. Come down. Yes. Now you blood. Hey, you are gonna yes, you blood.
My sister's girl for me.
About friends. Hey, you come. Hey, your man, come.
Oh my God, is this the guy? Yo, what is going on right now, man? This is crazy as hell.
Come.
Like Chicago out there.
About touch me over there.
Touch me.
Everyone
You're not doing that. Sit down.
I don't know if I can call this culture or just characteristics that seem like it has transferred over both sides of the world of just, I would say, brown or black people, whatever you want to call us. Man, it's so meshed, man. It just seems like it's just our attributes seem like now.
I left it. Let's sit down. I'm not doing that.
That was the ending of the part 1 to the reunion of the Trend Central debate season. They have multiple episodes, but that was the first episode. I'm going to leave it right there because, of course, you can't reacting to all of it will be way too much. So we're going to leave it at the episode 1. That was crazy. I'm not going to lie, the back and forth that they had, the chaos, it's like the same problems that we dealing with over here. I don't know if it's being perpetuated just online for content or if they actually dealing with the same dynamics. I know London is very similar to America. They have a lot of the same cultural aspects of it. The way how they move is turning into America from what I've heard or whatnot. But a lot of these people come from, you would say, the diaspora, Africa, whatnot. So I am curious on how modernized that side of the world is actually becoming. But seeing this, man, it's not a good representation of our women. And still, the guys still portray themselves as a whole lot more calmer and masculine than the females. I don't think we really see how exactly the portrayal happened. And this is what happens when you combine men and women together and then you give us both these opportunities to say and do as we please. See, back in the day, we had way more separation. We weren't, women were keeping the women in check and the men were keeping the men in check. But now it's just free reign to where women can do what guys can do and guys can do what women can do on that side. And now you have these chaotic debate situations and you have both genders not being able to, actually appreciate or control the way how they act towards the gender. Because we feel like we the same now. We feel like we exactly the same. And I know I don't have to go into details on that. You can see in your own reality and what you witness how both genders are meshing each other together. These women are insufferable. A lot of them are insufferable. And y'all wonder why us as guys, like, we rather just stay single. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all know the ones that's good women that's actually keeping guys grounded and saying, you know what, I want to stay in this. But for a large majority, once you have a guy out there, she tried to shame him for being 50 years old and single. That's not the same. It's not a flex. It's not an insult to say that he's 50 and single, because if he's living the lifestyle he want to live, he can do whatever he want to do. The only thing that would be a problem if he is trying to promote, possibly, let's say he's trying to say, you know, people need to be married, people gotta be married, and he's not married, that's one thing you could probably get him on, because he's not doing something that he's saying people should do. Now, it's one thing if you understand where marriage is beneficial, it's okay, and you can see why someone wants to do it, but you just don't want to do it. That's different. But I don't think he's actually trying to promote that. I think he's saying that he understands where, you know, male and females, where our dynamics lie and how it could be beneficial or it could not be beneficial to actually get married. I think it's okay to see both sides of it. I'm married, and I can see why a guy should not want to be married in today's age. I understand it. I get it, because there's going to be pros and cons to both of them. But I want to get y'all thoughts on this. Make sure y'all like the video. Comment below. I've reacted to some of their past debates on Pearl's platform. I don't think I've reacted to anything off of Trend Central's platform, but they definitely have some heated, interesting debates. And it's literally the same conversations that we have over here in the West. It's literally no different. But I'll make sure I have a link in the description. Y'all can watch it in its entirety. Make sure y'all like the video, comment below. This is your guy, JayBReacts. Until next time, y'all. Peace.